Hey everybody, welcome on back to the channel, and for today's movie we're going to be watching In the Heart of the Sea, starring Chris Hemsworth, the film directed by Ron Howard. Now, you're the one who picked out this movie for us. What made you want to watch it?
I like the pieces from history, so
like period movies?
Yeah, like period movies. I like that kind of stuff, so I thought it was interesting.
Okay, yeah, I mean, this is something neither of us have seen before, so this will be a first time watching for the two of us, but looking at the cast in it, the director, it looks like it's promising, so I guess we'll check it out. So here's In the Heart of the Sea.
Since it was discovered that whale oil could light our cities in ways never achieved before, it created global demand. Monsters. Are they real?
Like those killer whales that were pushing over ships lately.
Oh yeah,
they were attacking ships and stuff.
Yeah,
the stories exist only to make us respect the sea's dark secrets.
That's one of the things about this movie is I do know it's based off of a real event. There was a British whaling ship that was capsized or destroyed by a whale, and that I'm pretty sure this is, if it's supposed to be inspired by it or if it's supposed to be about that, I'm not sure exactly. Also, that was the event that inspired Moby Dick.
Yeah, I knew that.
That is where my imagination yearns to venture.
Those ships are so cool back in those days.
They are really pretty.
How does a man come to know the unknowable?
And they were ahead of their time too, you know?
Sincerely.
With the giant sails and the kites.
Oh, that was over my head. You have a ship in a bottle?
I do have a ship in a bottle.
For you, my love.
Which one is it? Is it?
It's Mary.
It's Going Mary, yeah.
Herman Melville.
We received your letter.
Nah.
You're either a desperate man or a fool.
You know our circumstances, Thomas.
You spend all your money on these ships and bottles.
You don't even sell them.
Yeah.
You just put them on the roof.
Only as much as is necessary.
I mean, if it's a traumatic event, yes, I could see why you wouldn't want to be talking about it. But no, she's right though. Sometimes it is good to talk about it.
But I think this story could surpass the success of even my first novel, which did
I doubt
quite
it.
well.
Another of your
What was his first novel?
seafaring
I forget what it is.
Made an impression on you.
I will tell you of the Essex. I believe you will be disappointed.
So if he's saying you're going to be disappointed in this story, as in it's going to be boring, and then the story is the movie, is he saying the movie's going to be boring?
Oh no.
Well, it has to be.
One of those houses in town.
I want
with
that.
stuffy neighbors.
Yeah, I'm with her.
Plenty of room here for the three of us.
Yes.
Sometimes you're kind heart and good nature.
It must be because I grew up near water and we were always down on the beach, but I love like ports and beaches.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well, it's like whenever we go to the coast, it's just like, oh, this is amazing here.
it's
As soon as we start getting into town, I'm just like rolling down the windows. I want to smell the air.
oh yeah, it's all there.
That's kind of cool. Stock market for whale oil. So whale oil was the oil of the time.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
No, I know that. Instead of hunting whales, we just dig up dinosaurs.
My partner, Benjamin Fuller.
Morning, sir.
You sit down.
Actually, it's not even dinosaurs.
They say it's dinosaurs, but I don't know what it is.
It's just biological material.
Oh, so they just use dinosaurs as an example, but it's anything.
It could be plants too.
Oh, okay.
Like anything.
This is no time for experimentation.
There's ways you could be a captain of your own ship, just not legally.
Scion of a great whaling family.
And piracy.
Next time, you will have your captaincy.
You've given me your word before, Mr. Mason.
True.
Well, this time I'll take it in writing.
Yes, yes, do that.
What's that gonna do though?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit more official that way as opposed to just
A word.
verbal promise.
Oh yeah.
We've just had a most agreeable conversation with Mr. Chase, who'd be honored to serve
Oh yeah. Was it agreeable?
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, the baby should agree.
I would love it if he was just sitting in the corner of the room the whole time.
I'm right here. Right here.
You know, I should have thrown the op.
You know, I'd love you just as much if you were a merchant captain. And you wouldn't be gone for 2 years.
I thought year deployments were bad enough. 2 years, 3 years, that'd suck.
Up to them, all we'd ever have is this patch of dirt, and that's not gonna happen, Peggy.
He was
I
a
want
dreamer,
that.
Owen.
Yes, he was.
I'll trade you.
Dreamed of this.
I wonder how long they stay back between voyages. Is it like 2 years on, 2 years off,
Just
or?
come back.
Oh, no.
Promise me.
Long enough to knock her out.
Yeah.
I already swore to you. Now you want me to promise to?
You come back to produce another kid and then
Yep.
leave.
That would be daunting, though. Like having your husband leave when you're pregnant, and like not knowing when he's gonna come back.
I'm just glad I never deployed when I had a family at home.
People do all the time.
No, I know lots of people who do that.
Your great-grandfather
And it's not
a few
pleasant.
others created
Even
this
with
industry.
modern technology where you can still
Without us,
stay in
without
contact.
Yeah,
world
it's not the
plunges into
same.
darkness.
No. I mean, even something not as dangerous as whaling, there's still a lot of dangers with just being a sailor in those days.
Yeah.
Fuel the machines of industry.
Like me of those oil riggers. Those oil riggers, they're like on social media. The pictures or the guys are just like pushing it down and like getting
yeah.
all covered in it.
Oh, yeah.
What are those pins they're wearing?
They're whale pins, Thomas.
How do I get one of them?
Well, you've got to thrust a killing lance into the largest beast ever breathed on this earth.
Nicholson, get the green.
I mean, that'd be pretty sweet to have one of those then.
Make it quick, damn it.
It'd be a good trophy.
I shall have 12 of those one day.
Yeah, have them like a bandolier of bullets or whatever just all on you.
Oh yeah.
Well, you.
That's the thing with those ships, just getting underway would be, it could be dangerous. You know, the fresh food would probably run out pretty quickly on a
Yeah.
voyage like that, so it's like, you might as well get your fill when you can.
This is far from the first time I've been called a landsman or an off-islander by some Nantucket reminding me how I am not a part of that family.
Since you weren't born into it doesn't mean that you're not great at it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's still the society at the time, though, where it's
Not a drop.
very much aristocratic. Seasick.
Chapel.
That'd be awful.
Captain Saputo.
He said it was his first voyage,
Yeah.
right?
Mine.
Sure.
I mean, even on modern
6-bell shot.
cruise ships, people
not
can
even
still get
east of
seasick on those. I
Halifax.
can
Oh, yeah.
imagine how bad one of those
What's your
ships
name?
would be. That's not a good sight on sea like that.
Squall to starboard bow.
Let it come. Men are soft for months on land. They need a good baptism. Let them know our work has begun.
You.
I disagree.
If we don't shorten sail and pair off, it'll catch us on the beam.
Mr. Chase, we will stand
He's
on.
trying to
Mr.
prove himself
Lawrence,
as captain. It's stupid.
hold our course.
He's fighting the other guy.
We'll lose half a day running.
Don't tempt the sea. It's bigger than your boat.
He's not even doing it for a significant reason. He's doing it for himself.
Yeah, I mean, life on that and the job is hard enough. You don't need to try to make it harder.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they might need to prove themselves, but I mean, that's gonna happen at some point regardless.
Man, those experienced sailors on there probably just don't like the captain now. I can't imagine. Like, they knew that they could get away from it, and then he just did whatever he wanted to. I think they're gonna lose at least one person here.
I think they're pretty safe in the soundstage with the green screen, though.
And the captain's never sailed before, is that correct?
I think that's what they said.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't say never sailed before, but like, as a captain in charge of a ship.
Yeah, you're supposed to face it.
He warned him.
Yep. Last thing you want is a wave to hit you on the side like that. I played enough Black Flag to know that.
Oh, jeez. Ach. You thought theme park rides were thrilling.
That can't be easy to fix on sea.
No. And how much respect is this getting the captain?
None.
If anything, it's just gonna make the crew want to go against him.
You know what a crew would actually really like? If everything just goes smoothly and easily.
Yeah.
Then it'd be like, oh, that was a great captain there because there was no problems at all. the worst ones are the ones that come in and are like, hey, I got a good idea, let's try this. It's like, oh no.
Or we could just not.
Every time you hear like, hey, let's try this, it's just like, it's gonna be bad.
You will assemble the crew, inform them that we will be returning to Nantucket for repairs. You will then apologize to them for interfering with the captain's order, which nearly cost the lives of every man on the ship today.
Gosh.
What?
I will accept your resignation upon our return to
Yeah,
port.
that's what he wanted to.
That will be all.
Well, there you go. That's what he
It
wanted.
was your order to set stunsails, sir.
That decision was sound.
To return to port without a single barrel of oil would be a mistake, sir.
Yes, it would
And
be.
not behoove a man whose name is Pollard. Or Chase, for that matter. And the best thing for both of us would be to work all hours God sends us. Fill this ship with oil and be home inside a year and rid of one another as quickly as possible.
I mean, he kind of has no choice. Like, okay, yeah, we just left and now we come back and have nothing, and I'm blaming my first mate who has a good track record.
Yeah, and the ship's destroyed, and they have the crew to freaking talk about what he did.
It's like, even if he tries to pin it all on Hemsworth, it's like, it's not going to work for him. It's like, he's still never going to get a command again. Everyone's like, okay, even if it is his fault, you're still terrible at this job because a captain should be in charge.
First child on the way, too.
Sperm whales they are! Mr. Chase?
Are those the most expensive ones? I know they had that board at the beginning, I just couldn't remember.
I don't know, I just know they're huge, so I imagine you can get a lot of oil from them. I think they're the biggest toothed whale. I don't even know how you would actually I mean, I get it, you're supposed to harpoon them, but I mean, they can just go underwater and stay there for a long time. Sperm whales can go like a couple miles down. We need to do that one time, go on like a whale watching cruise or whatever.
I mean, I'm all for it. I've gone on many whale watching cruises. Those are fun.
Yeah. I've never been, I mean, I've seen whales from the shore, but I've never actually gone out like that.
When the kids are a little older, it'll be a lot more fun. Because when they see it, they'll be like, well. So they're after the male?
Yeah, they're bigger.
I'm surprised they didn't come up with a better method for getting whales than just throwing a spear at them.
I mean, there's really nothing you can do. There's not a whole lot. I mean, that'd be kind of fun.
Some people have sled dogs, they have whales. Oh, frick. So somebody didn't warn him a rope burn?
Ouch.
Hurry along, lads.
How's it looking? Not good.
That's the gold in there, boys. Come on, keep digging.
We're too big to wriggle down there.
Then find someone who can.
Spider-Man.
Please just don't leave Jimmy Lynn.
Yes. Yeah, climb into this carcass and get the oil out. It's like, oh.
That you signed up for this job, kid.
Come on, Thomas. What's in there is
Next time, make sure you're not the smallest one on the crew.
Yeah.
Sir, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Get down there. I'll have you sleep down there.
Oof.
Yeah, you best put that between your teeth, boy. Stinks worse than the devil's asshole down there.
Yeah, you signed up for this job. You gotta go in.
That probably wouldn't be pretty good to go.
Sorry.
Here, Nickerson, take my pillow with you.
On you go.
Like, could you at least cut the hole a little bigger?
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah.
Efforts only served as a reminder that we were a long way
I
from
like that detail, having a bunch of rocks and stuff at the bottom of the hole. They would do that to help kind of keep the ship balanced. And it would kind of work as drainage. Shore excursions.
They didn't cost an arm and a leg back then.
And I wonder if the ship will leave if you don't show up on time. I bet that would be a nice opportunity to trade for stuff and also get some like fresh produce and other like fresh food. I'll even take that. I mean, if you're just months on salted pork and salted meat and whatever like that, I mean, anything fresh would probably be better.
A whale. White as alabaster. 100 feet long. Send 6 of my crew to their graves.
Do albino whales exist? Because albino animals exist.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine it probably could be.
I mean, it could just be an albino.
Southeasterlies at that best time. Fill our belly. We could be home in 6 months.
Just usually albino stuff
Mr.
doesn't
Chase.
last long in the wild.
No need to endure our predicament for a moment longer.
Because it stands out?
Amen to that. Amen.
Either it stands out and it can't hide from predators, or it stands out and can't hunt.
Oh, yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Centuries before, sailors feared sailing off the edge of the earth. But we were headed for the edge of sanity.
Flat earthers still think you can.
No, it's the ice wall around it, don't you know?
Are they breeding or something?
I don't know. It's a whale orgy. I don't know, I mean, maybe just an area that they hang out. It's called pods of whales, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they do, how big pods of whales do get, though.
Well, they do have places that they go. They like, hang around.
Probably has something to do with just, like, ocean currents and other things like that. They go to certain areas.
Oof. Well, we know he has plot armor.
Yeah. I mean, it's not plot armor. It's actually... Ooh, that's huge.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the water with some of the biggest predators on the earth.
I wonder how much they got paid.
I mean, it'd probably be enough to make it worth it. I don't know, but not enough to make them rich. I mean, especially for the crew members. I mean, they're going to have to keep doing it. Fishermen now, like, they work a season and it's like enough for the year to sustain them for the year. So, I mean, if you can make a year's wages in a few months, it's like, that's pretty good.
Oh, he's just marked up. He's not actually like albino, he's just marked up.
Well, I mean, both, it looks like. Holy crap. Thanks, Big.
His name's Laboon.
No, that's a myth. It's just an iceberg. You should get 2 pins for that one.
Just 2?
Well, maybe 3.
Maybe a 3rd. You're feeling generous.
Or there's that one dude on there. He's like, it still only counts as 1.
Why would you want it to do what it did to your little dinghy? Okay, that would have been a horrible death.
Yeah.
Did he think that it would be that strong?
No.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
No, you wouldn't think the whale would be able to pull down the mast like that. I mean, those things are basically trees. He's lucky. Easy to get tangled up in the rope and sails.
I was gonna say, that's what I thought was gonna happen to him. Lucky calf.
That's not the calf.
No, but the calf gets to keep his mom.
Oh. Uh-oh. Got all that oil leaking and you got fires on there.
It'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
Everything will be fine.
At least they have a little bit of time to grab stuff before they have to abandon it.
Or do they? You used to talk about that oil. Are they trying to make the dinghies into kind of like mini sailing ships?
Yeah, like you said, just take some sails and jerry rig something so they can have some power besides rowing it.
Hardtack's not the tastiest thing in the world, but it's better than nothing.
What is it?
Hardtack.
Oh yeah.
That's what they keep saying.
Oh yeah, you need hard. I mean, that's actually really necessary.
Yeah, he was saying that the hardtack is still dry.
Yes, you need that. It's very nutriently dense, or calorically dense.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think there's very many nutrients.
No, there's not. It's just calories.
Okay, now they're done. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Shoot. I'm sure the captain will be happy if he's gone. Well, he doesn't have plot armor. Not that we're aware of.
Oh yeah. It's not plot armor when it's just framed as a person telling their story.
No, I'm just saying, you know that they're not going to die. That's why they call it plot armor. You know that they're going to live.
No, plot armor is when someone is surviving by convenience because they're the main character.
It's the same thing in my brain, sorry.
There's a difference.
But they can't get any oil because there's nothing to put it on.
Well, yeah, obviously they're not going to be oil going whaling at this point.
And there's oil on the water now, so they have to get away because they don't know where it's going to spread to.
No, oil sinks.
That's not what I learned in science.
Good job, Captain.
It wasn't the captain's fault.
Oh, well, I mean, he...
They did tell him, though. Their crew didn't want to go.
Yeah, and they said, this is a dangerous place. Don't go here.
And even the Spanish guy told him not to go.
Yeah, everyone was telling him not to go, but he's like, I'm going to go.
2,000 nautical miles. I don't know nautical miles, so I don't know how far that is.
Just imagine 2,000 miles. It's not the same, but it's a long distance.
2 ounces of hardtack a day per man.
Ooh.
Half a cup of water.
Was it enough for them to survive?
No. 2 ounces of hardtack and then a couple ounces of water. Or half. Well, you said half a cup of water. Yep, that's like nothing. Especially when you're in boats like that throughout the day, having the sun beat on you.
Oh, shoot, dude.
Yeah, you won't survive long like that.
Yeah, it's him, all right.
Yeah, the Pacific Ocean, it's like the surface area of the Pacific Ocean is like the same as Mars.
I knew it was huge.
Huh?
I knew it was big.
Yeah, I mean, you could pretty much be... you could be in places where there's no land for thousands of miles. And there's people who survived a shocking long amount of time drifting before.
I know, I've heard of stories like that.
Yeah, like people have survived months out there.
Oof! Ouch!
Ouch. Those are just saltines.
Pass that down.
They're doing communion.
You might need it.
We thank you, Lord, for this is our food.
See, it is communion.
For life.
That'd be such a great thing to see.
Well, I know after 34 days stranded.
Just eating scraps like that.
Get that adrenaline rush and go hunting.
Find some actual water.
Oh, yeah. That'd suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're powerless for that.
Oh, I wonder if they're close enough to, yeah. Tide will bring them in.
I mean, I don't know, grab a scrap of something that kind of float on, and then just kick your way there.
Not necessarily help.
Oh, and there's fresh water right there.
Yeah, I can't blame the guy.
No.
Ah, he found some eggs though. Oh.
That'd probably be pretty good. Oh yeah, that's the spot right there.
Sushi.
Yeah. I would totally do that. I mean, it's land. I mean, it's not the best place to be stranded, but it's something.
Yeah, at least they have land so they could fish and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can at least build on it a little bit. You have some shelter, you can have some fresh water, some food. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I mean, if you just got stranded there, that would be like, oh, this is terrible. But coming from being at sea,
it's better.
Yeah.
Probably like the paradise, mini paradise.
I think it would be like out of the fire and into the frying pan.
How long do you think it'll take the tropic birds to stop coming here once they see their eggs eaten?
But there's not even any like trees or anything that they could build with.
Yeah. Give it time.
We're
We'll build bigger ships.
Dust.
Powered by nuclear reactors.
Sail into the sun at dawn. If we are to die, then with God's grace, let us die as men.
He said he knew, or he thinks he knows what island they're on.
Are we ready, Mr. Weeks? Aye, sir.
Yeah. I mean, they had maps and stuff, so maybe they have an idea.
Mr. Chapel?
I mean, as long as they still have their
Mr.
sextant
Wright?
and their maps, they can figure out where they're at.
Been right some weeks.
Oh, and compass.
We're staying.
If they can get it somewhere, though, they can
Ready to go, man?
tell people that there's people staying.
Yeah.
Can't really blame them. This is nice that they stay back if they could get a boat to them. He doesn't look like he's gonna make it though.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, minimum it'd probably take weeks for them to get a boat there.
Yeah.
There was cannibalism done for men stranded at sea, but
There were weeks in the door.
usually it's one of those things like
Part of the Pacific is
it's
more desert than
forgivable
ocean.
if you killed someone for food, then it was
I
like kind of
fear-
considered forgivable if it was done
All I
fairly,
think
like
about-
where they drew lots for it. But
everyone would
in
die,
practice, a
I'd be
lot
the
of the
last
times
left
when they
alive.
examine it, they're like, why is it always like
as best
the
Mr.
cabin
Chase could
boys
tell,
or
we're
just like
still
low level
800
people who
miles away.
always seem to be getting killed? Oh, come on.
Leave us alone. Even if they got it, they couldn't take the whale back. What are they gonna do? They're gonna just say that there's a whale sitting out there?
I think they just want to kill it. I mean, I kind of would too. He was testing them.
I don't think he's gonna be a whaler anymore.
Currents drew us apart. And that was the last we would see of Captain Pollard's whaleboat.
Above! Run on the port bow!
I wonder if they knew about what is it, refeeding? When you've been malnourished for so long, you have to be eating food very slowly, or it has to be.
Oh, I don't know. Probably not back then.
Kind of restrictive about like what you eat and how much. You have to kind of like. I know nowadays you have to really monitor the diet, otherwise it could kill you.
Mm-hmm. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Especially a bird that size. They can't go far from land. Now, if it was an albatross, that's not necessarily the best of signs.
90 days at sea and he didn't grow a beard?
I mean, what did he say? He was 14?
Oh.
They gave us some old clothes. Fed us, too. It was hard to eat at first. Strange. They looked after us as best they could till we found a ship that would carry us home. That voyage took another 3 months. Of course, they couldn't leave him alone. Mr. Chase and his wife had scarcely walked a block towards home when he was stopped and made to return to the maritime office. There were business matters still in question.
Priorities.
Of course. Where there's money involved.
Yeah.
Due to the significant loss of life and property on our voyage, it seems there will be an inquiry. It is clear that full disclosure will have ramifications. Terrible ramifications for the whole industry. That a whale brought down the Essex.
But it's the truth.
I could see why they wouldn't want that getting out.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Yeah, your job's to go after whales. Oh, and they can destroy your ship.
Mm-hmm.
The Essex was stowed by a white whale. And those of us that survived in ill-equipped whale boats had to commit abominations in order to survive. And on our return, we're expected to spread barefaced lies so that you, the ship owners in Nantucket, might line your pockets and sleep well at night. Well, I will not embroider the truth.
I understand both sides, so I'm not mad at either side.
Last time I saw him.
Mr. Chase, sir!
You know, I don't really get what difference it makes if it turns out they're like, oh, whales can sink ships. So it's like, are people going to be like, oh, wait, it's dangerous whaling?
Well, they already knew it was dangerous to whale.
Yeah, I mean, people could die on it. You could already lose ships to storms. So, I mean, it's already dangerous. So it's not like it's going to really make a difference, even if people knew that's what happened.
Next day, George Pollard was called before the inquiry.
The Essex was stowed by a white whale 1,200 leagues west of Ecuador.
It was as if Owen Chase himself had spoken. Told him the truth.
And then?
Then he packed up his family and moved to New Bedford. Started over. Became a merchant captain, sailing on his own terms.
Merchant captain during the golden age of piracy.
certainly got
Wait, no, that was
his
like
worth,
100
Mr.
years
Miller.
earlier. Never mind.
Oh, I was like, you still probably have to deal with pirates.
No, there was still pirates, yeah. But yes, I'm 100 years off. Okay, well, that's In the Heart of the Sea. What did you think about it?
I think we watched a video on Essex.
Oh, what, like in school or something like that?
No, because I remember that little cartoons and then the boats talking about how they ate the people. They ate the darker skinned people first.
No.
I think we watched one of those little cartoon history videos on it.
Oh, okay. I can't remember.
Yeah, when they brought that up, I was like, oh, because I think they did talk about the 3 boats and stuff too.
Yeah, I didn't know a whole lot about this. I just knew it was a thing, but I've heard some stuff about whaling at the time and heard stories about it, but I don't remember this one particularly though. But that aside,
sorry, that's the first thing that had popped in my head. I was like, we've seen a video on this.
No, I'll have to look for that then because I don't know what you're talking.
Oh, well, I'll have to look at. Yeah, I'll look it up.
But what about the movie itself? Though?
Sorry,
not this other video that you may or may not have seen in the past.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was
the cannibalism stuff freaks me out though.
Well, that's the point.
It's scary.
It's supposed to be gross. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It shows their desperation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did like you got a pretty good I don't know how realistic it is to seamanship of the era, but it does feel like they at least gave you a pretty good flavor of it, so to speak.
Yeah, it was fun to watch it. Like I said, I like those sailing like that sailing stuff. I like pirate stuff. I like sailing stuff. That's why you showed me Master and Commander. I like all that stuff.
Yeah.
I like
no, I still think Master and Commander is probably like the gold standard when it comes to sailing or movies of like sailing in this type of era or whatever. But I thought this one was actually decent. It was a little slow, kind of like when they're out at sea, but I think that kind of works for what they're going for, though.
What part?
No, just pretty much when they're stranded on their boats.
The stranded part, yeah. But I think that if you didn't have that, you wouldn't have full weight of what they went through.
Yeah, because I feel like that's kind of the point where it's supposed to show how everything's just kind of dragging. So, to me, like I said, it's a little slow at those points, but I wasn't really bored, and things seemed to happen enough. It was definitely more exciting earlier on, though. When they're on their ship, but still, I don't think it's really anything that ruined it for me.
Yeah, because the whole point of the movie was to show that, like, what happened with the Essex. It wasn't just the, going out and getting the whale barrel and stuff. It was like everything that happened after it. I mean, it's really funny too, because most of the action happens at the beginning. Yeah, they have to have that because without it, it's boring. But you have to have the last part too, because that's what made them infamous.
It's the survival
famous
story,
or whatever. Yeah,
ultimately.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to show enough of that. It can't just be like that's the last third of the movie, though, because that's kind of ruins the point of it. But I liked it, and I would recommend it. You would recommend it?
Yeah. Like I said, it made me comfortable, but that was the point. It was like it's supposed to make you uncomfortable. Right. But I like the up until the Essex sinks, and then it's uncomfortable. But yes, that's the point. I know, but it's true.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. So, what do you think people should comment on when it comes to this movie?
What do you mean?
What do they think we should leave it with? Maybe leave a comment below if you've seen this movie and what are your opinions of it. Actually, better yet, let us know any other type of sailing movies of this kind of this vein. We already mentioned we really like Master and Commander. Do you have any other suggestions? We might check them out on this channel if it's something we haven't seen before. And also, if you can, make sure you click that subscribe button if you want to see more of our reactions to these movies. And also make sure you click that like button too and share it out there because it really helps us out with the channel. All
we
right.
also like period dramas, so if you could also just add any period drama, like that would be cool too, especially if it involves sailing. It doesn't have to be from this specific era. So yeah, sailing, pirates, yeah. we like, or just period dramas in general.
All right, yeah.
Like servant masters, I like that kind of stuff too. Like the upper class and lower class stuff.
Oh yeah,
I like that kind of stuff. So yeah, any kind of movie suggestions leaning toward that.
Oh yeah,
that's my suggestion.
All right, that'd be a good idea. All right, thank you. Take care. Bye.